Hello. What's going on, gang? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jeff? You're here to contain the apparent insanity you missed yesterday. Do you trust yourself to be able to contain the levels of insanity that this stream can get up to? Because that's potentially a harsh road to walk down, comrade. And we can only wish you strength in that endeavor. Alrighty, let's continue on. We entered Disney Town. The castle's that way, as you can see. And met good old Captain Justice. But Ventus is... Oh. I love it. Asari, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it very, very much. Wonderful person that you are. You are subscribed. Thank you. Kind of. I see you're preparing for Forbidden Door.
Well, if it ain't the last kid Captain Justice saved, afraid you'll have to get in line. I'm working on another catastrophe here for these fellas. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We're good friends.
No, I'd hardly call it a catastrophe. Yeah, all we were trying to do was make our own special recipe ice cream. And we had a little trouble. Come on, it's not really that big a deal.
I'm 100% positive you're the victims of sabotage.
Not even close. Quit making stuff up. It's just the ice cream machine. Uncle Scrooge left it for us, but we can't figure out how it works because it's so complicated. Oh, we're sorry, Queen Minnie. We wanted you to be the first.
Oh yeah, I think Mox and Tanahashi are going to have a good one, a real good one. I'm excited.
Say no more. Leave it to me. One bowl of ice cream coming right up.
You're just gonna make a mess. Leave it alone, Pete.
That's Captain Justice. This machine is busted. It just needs a good pounding.
It does not.
Hey, do you think I could give it a shot?
Honestly,
Justice can't fix it.
who hasn't decided to fix malfunctioning technology by just punching it?
Maybe not, but there's no.
I relate to Pete.
Yeah, and better you than him. Here you go. These are the directions for the machine.
Ice Cream Beat. What is Ice Cream Beat? It's a rhythm game. I'm going to do my very, very best. And I think so far, stream started early enough that Mel's not here yet to make fun of me. So everyone just cross your fingers that I can clear this fast. Clap. This is a small rope. You right? Those are your free gimme points.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
I do my best. Hey! At least I didn't fail. That was my fear. Definitely not at all excellent with my eyes closed like I know Mel could do, but we'll take it. Fantastic! Let's go. It's a smile. Yeah, all my YouTube videos are demonetized in case anyone was wondering. No chance that makes it. Hello, Heliana. Welcome, my darling. Always lovely to see you.
Dear.
Oh, Ventus. Just Ben is fine.
Well, thank you, Ventus. Way to go, then! I see. We have to push this thingamajig the other way. Hey, I just got an idea. We could let our customers make up their
Not with that machine. Well, the kid might have got it to work this one time, but junk like that needs to get junked.
Don't you dare, Pete!
Fine, but Captain Justice will return.
About Captain Justice. You said his name is Pete?
Yeah, he's the biggest troublemaker in town.
Biggest troublemaker in
Bet
town.
he's just calling himself Captain Justice because he wants to win the Million Dreams Award.
What's the Million Dreams Award?
That's one of the Dream Festival events. Everyone votes for who they think is the town's most exemplary citizen.
I get it. So that's what he meant by vote.
And if you win the
Pete is
award,
out here
you get a
campaigning
big
for class
prize.
president.
Oh, it's just a small token, nothing elaborate. The event is supposed to help us appreciate how much we all look out for each other every day. That's the spirit of the award.
Well, that sounds nice enough.
Pete just wants to get his grubby hands on the prize. And he knows that nobody's gonna vote for him if he puts his own name on the ballot.
Dang,
But
nobody?
nobody's fooled.
Cold world.
Wish somebody was looking out for me.
They are really openly mocking this man. He's just getting cooked right now. Alrighty. What do you mean 94%? I even got the super glide. What's going on, gang? How's everybody's Saturday going? Pleasantly, I hope. Mine's going by alright. Started watching The Umbrella Academy Season 3 with the lads. I like The Umbrella Academy quite a bit, and so I'm enjoying Season 3 so far. I think we got 6 episodes in, so out of 10. Pretty far ways in there. Definitely. Oh. Definitely looking forward to continuing. You went to the gym? Well, that's a lot better than sitting around on your butt watching TV, so nice. That's not the chest, by the way. That's mimicking me. I'm not that dumb.
Thunder! Rock! Yeah! Rock! Rock! Yeah!
I understand, of course, why a person might suspect that I'm that dumb, but trust me, that's not it. Some of my friends tease me. I'm not like anti-exercise, broadly speaking, but I do like have a hard time going and working out by myself. That's the part that gets me. Is like trying to go to the gym and like lift weights or like, you know, earnestly get those last reps and all that stuff by myself. That's the part that always is like, I don't wanna. I feel like I should have ledge grabbed that, but you know what? That's okay. You've been enjoying it? Good. That's the hope. That's the hope. It's supposed to be a thing you look forward to. That makes it that much, less of a bear to do, right? So I'm definitely glad to hear that. Aha! Do your little workout, hit the treadmill. Okay. Feel like you've accomplished something? You have. Working out is good for you, physically and mentally. It's no secret on the channel that I speak to a behavioral health specialist from time to time. I've no shame in that. I met with a new one recently, and when we, she's like trying to meet me and asking me things about my life, she was like, "Do you enjoy hiking? No. Biking? Running? Jogging? Going to the gym?" She was like a second away from just being like, "Do you touch grass at all? Are you familiar with the concept?"
Thunder!
The answer, of course, is no, by the way. But I understood her question, It makes perfect sense that she would ask, but no. Grass makes me itchy anyway. Touch grass is overrated. Unless you're an enemy in this video game getting on my nerves, in which case, please touch grass as soon as possible and leave me alone. Alright. To the Coliseum.
Boy, the kid's relentless.
Hey, what you doing there?
Ah! I told you, I'm book solid. N-O spells forget it. What? And who in Helicarnassus are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey, Phil! I'm all signed up! Phil!
All right, Hurt, I hear you. Now would you keep it down already?
Aha!
Little Kid Hercules is delightful.
You happy now?
And honestly, it was a bit of a surprise. I mean, obviously, I knew this game took place in the past, so they should do past spots like this, but, I don't know, they could have had grown adult Herc here and it wouldn't have phased me.
You can teach that?
Of course he can. Come on, Phil, please. I really want to be a hero.
Look, we've been through this. I got 2 words for you. Student, teacher, ratio.
1, 2.
I already got my hands full with this one. Come on, Herc.
I'm low maintenance, I swear.
Unburst.
Monsters, huh? Hey, Phil, watch this. I'll show you what I'm made of. And I'll help too.
I like this bit. You would never suspect to have Herc and Zack as party members. At least I wouldn't. But that's like Ben's thing, right? Like, he also got to team with Mickey. And then obviously he had Ben and Terra and Aqua for that boss fight, plus the opening, tutorial fight. Like I said, kind of when this started, Ben's got your, you play as Terra, and it feels like an alternate mode. When you play as Ven, this feels like what you would expect if Sora were playable in this game. Cyclone. Wow, this black hair kid is cool. I hope he doesn't die in America. We'll get there, because this game, like much like KH1 and 2, it's got a credit scene that also is like an epilogue for some of these worlds. We'll talk about that, because it's a little insane, if you ask me.
Okay, change of plans. The games are coming up, so I'm gonna watch both of your matches, then I'll decide which of you rookies I want to train.
Sweet! Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go sign up right now.
The games, huh? Sounds fun.
Sorry, kid. Captain Eager there just took the last spot.
I don't understand. Phil, I thought you were my trainer.
You want to be a true hero, Herc? Then you're gonna have to go out there and show me that everything I taught you so far is gonna pay off.
But, Phil...
Oh, and no more training sessions for a while. Wouldn't be fair if I helped you and not him.
Dang. Hercules just got
Hey,
good at
cheer
it in
up.
the most
So you
brutal
gotta
way.
fight a couple of matches, no big deal. I'm Ventus. You want me to help you train?
You'd really do that for me?
Sure.
Thanks, Ventus. I'm Hercules. Herc for short.
Just call me Ven. You're gonna do fine.
Thanks. I'm gonna head over to the Coliseum and warm up. Meet me in the vestibule, okay?
I think Herc just really wanted to say the word vestibule, which I totally get, but come on. Still leveling abilities. Just wanted to make sure I'm on the right track with some of this stuff. Obviously, second chance and once more. In the event that Ventus happens to be the post-game content character, he's going to need both. Am I still doing the word a day thing? Wordle? I ask only because, knowing me, there may have been a time on this stream where I was like learning a new word a day. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, not every day. More often than I would hope. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. So I tend to learn often. If it was during Shenmue, then I was likely learning Japanese from Mel and Jill. They both know some broken form of Japanese. Years ago, I was Chinese. Oh shit. 10% chance. Twice that's happened since I've started playing Birth by Sleep. I don't think I wanted that to happen, but it's okay that it happened, if that makes sense. I think Tornado might be a 2 slide even. It is. I know. I just know. Tornado, obviously great for regular enemies, useless against bosses. So yeah, that'll be fun to level up. Tons of fun with Shenmue though. I guess I should wait until I finish leveling some of these. Well, I can get rid of that or something. Strike Raid. What do I got for Strike Raid? Well, these Blizzaras probably make Blizzard Raid. But I can maybe put this Blizzara with a Blizzard and get Blizzaga out of it. Which is good, you know. It's good. We are going to have a magic deck for a bit. All of these abilities are useful. Cure Boost, obviously good. All of the haste abilities are good because my commands coming back faster is always useful. A lot of good memories of playing Shenmue. What a quirky game. It made me glad. I obviously haven't gotten a chance to get around to them yet. Maybe I never will. Life is a busy thing, but I like to think at some point I probably will. I want to Raga because I'm gonna want to heal block at some point. But to hear, gosh, I forget it every time. How is this possible? Yakuza. To hear that style of, like, you know, going around almost like a slice of life video game with action and weird comedy in between is like, I'm glad to hear that genre persisted. Hercules is cheating, but aren't we watching Shenmue tomorrow? Shenmue's next week. Due to a gross miscalculation, Shenmue is next week. It should be this week, and D&D should be next week, but unfortunately, I got a wire crossed because I'm a bozo. But that's okay. We work things out and persevere. And I'm pretty excited to watch some good old-fashioned Shin Mizzle for Rizzle. Season dose. I guess it's one anime, not really seasons, it's just the episodes cover different portions. The first round was just get 15 points. I think this is explicitly I have to beat Dirk. Using magic feels like cheating. Which is okay with me, but then you should, you know, Really work on that, buddy. Kill stealing Hercules, by the way.
Thunder! Freeze! Yeah! Win!
I'm sorry, why is a full minute still left on the timer for this minigame? Jill, tell them we don't do this here. I have double his score. Like, come on, bro. I just blew myself up. I don't feel like the barrel should not go so like little in front of me that it's possible for me to hit it away from me and then run into it. Nomura, get it together, bucko. Alright. Deck capacity increased, oh boy.
You want to become a true hero, huh?
More than anything. See, my father is Zeus, the king of the gods, up on Olympus.
Whoa! Herc, you're a god?
No, I'm mortal. When I was a baby, somebody stole me from my parents and figured out how to take away my godhood.
And this true hero thing?
It's the only way I can become a god again. If I become a true hero, I can rejoin my father and go back to Olympus.
Wow. I guess you really got your work cut out for you.
But what about you? How come you're here?
I'm just trying to make some friends.
Well, hey, you've done that already.
Huh?
Come on, we're friends, aren't we?
I am going to stream Persona 5 at some point, probably. Hi, Mel. Yes, you did. And in fact, when you watch the VOD, you'll be able to enjoy the part where I go, I'm going to try and get through this in one try as fast as possible before Mel can get here and make fun of me.
One for the East and one for the West. Winners from each bracket go head to head in the championship.
Yakuza and Persona are strangely similar, so that means Persona's going to be like Shenmue? That's delightful.
Over there in the East bracket. And if you want to beat him, you're going to have to hustle in there.
I believe that fellow in the East bracket is Terra.
Heavy hitting contender.
Ben, come on.
Okay.
You all will recall that when we were here as Terra, he entered the games, and he also fought Zack as a boss battle. Ventus can't really repeat those exact same steps, so there we go.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to
I
you.
will stream Persona 5, probably, possibly,
The other
at
kid will be happy to hear that.
Joker gives you Alex
I need
vibes.
you most of all, Phil. How else
The funny
am I gonna
thing is
become a
that
hero?
the way Alex is, that could be just because he wears a lot of black, it could be because he's a sweetheart, it could be because he's an asshole.
Whoever wins.
Character of
no hard
multitudes.
feelings.
Of course not. Holding a grudge wouldn't be very heroic.
Hey, just making sure. You're not a hero yet.
True.
This is really close.
Hey, we got trouble. There's monsters loose in town, and if they gate crash the games, you can forget about the match.
Real monsters?
We have to stop them.
Leave the monsters to me. This match is too important.
Life simulator parts of Persona are surely descendants of what Shenmue started. Right on. I just think that is conceptually nifty. I don't have any kind of like game design thoughts because I'm not very smart. But like, the idea is conceptually cool. Let's meld some commands. Or we can note we don't have any commands to meld and take it out. Up to us. Kind of fun that way. Kind of thinking. I know what I want, actually. I'm not thinking that hard. I know which ability I'm looking for here. Riveting content, I know, but I need to know how to meld a specific thing, and I want to start building toward it. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh, it's really hard. Okay, what? Ah, damn it! Well, it's not helped when I tried to meld an Aeroga and it turned into the 5% chance of turning into Tornado. Damn it! Well... Damn it! No, nothing I can do. Alright, well... Well, no, I guess... Oh, I'm bothered. We're just gonna have to do this and go with God. I don't know. Speaking of Alex, did Yozora ever explain what the heck she meant by that one question at the end of yesterday's stream? I had a question at the end of yesterday's stream? What kind of question would I possibly have about Alex that I would ask you guys instead of answering myself? Why don't I have any recollection of these events? This command does work on Vanitas though, which is very fun. Now you have to understand that by blissfully forgetting most things, I live a pure life. Or I flit wildly between remembering nothing and remembering everything and live in a state of constant anxiety. One of these is true. One of these Yozoras tells the truth, and one of him speaks only lies. They're both the same Yozora.
You won't get past me.
I learned of that little riddle exclusively through the episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime when Yugi and Joey tag team duel the Paradox brothers, whose names are Para and Dox somehow. I have to imagine, since they're the Paradox brothers, that their names are Para Paradox and Dox Paradox, but I've never gotten any confirmation on that. I thought that Yu-Gi-Oh made that up. It wasn't until later in life I learned that that was a real riddle that had nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh. In 8 years, you'll be trying to fall asleep at 3 a.m. and you'll so remember it and cry. Wow. This was the boss battle that Terra had in Never. Reused here for reasons. And that reason is PSP limitations. I don't know if I could be driven to tears, but I am pretty good at, like, I'm trying to fall asleep, it's late at night, got, you know, all the lights are off, close my eyes. Oops. And then suddenly remember a super cringy, embarrassing thing I did in the 10th grade. And it's like, why, brain? Why? Why are you tormenting me with this knowledge? There's no reason for this. That's what I've been trying to do those last few times. Finally got the air slide for Vin.
Sorry
After I
I
already
made
have
you lose
super
that
glide
match,
though, so.
Herc.
Aw, come on. You don't have to apologize. It was totally my decision.
What? You didn't save any for me?
Hey, you're here.
Hey, I've set my sights on being a hero too. I just don't run as fast, that's all.
So you both threw the match? Who won then?
I left first, so it's not me.
Yeah, but I was only seconds behind you.
Still.
Hey, I never said I'd coach the winner. All I said was I'd see the match, then decide. Look, being a hero takes more than just muscle. You gotta have heart and care about people. And sure, you both get high marks for that. But this time, only one of you cared fast enough, and that makes all the difference.
Then that means...
Oh, man! I was this close! Ugh. Well, that's life. I never really introduced myself. The name's Zack. Congratulations, Herc.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, well, we'll see if you're still thanking him when I'm through with you. You got a long road ahead of you, champ.
Hey, don't count me out. I've still got plenty of big dreams to go with my lousy luck.
That was sweet. How come we never saw Hercules or Ventus in the Christ Core slot machine?
Be honest.
Good question, Mel. I hope they fix that in the remake.
Were you?
Ah, of course not. I know that kid's gonna go the distance, but he was stuck in a rut. He just needed a little incentive. It's, Ventus, right? Well, thanks to you, Herc here is really shaped up. I owe you.
Nah, I'm glad. I made a really good friend. Somebody to share a laugh with. Like Terra and Aqua. We'll patch things up.
You're leaving?
Yeah, my journey's not over yet.
But you'll visit, right?
I'll stop by once you're a true hero.
Stop by once me and him are both heroes.
Oh, so you mean never come back?
Hey, watch it.
I still wish they had come up with a better phrase than D-Link. I want nobody forging no D-Link with me. Pull it! We're already, like, most of the way done.
Huh?
Soon I'll have what? What's a slink?
First.
I know Slinky is the little spring dude that you can put down the stairs. No earthly idea why they wanted to push this minigame, but they did. This is whack. See, if anything even remotely not great happened in KH2, I had to lie because Kingdom Hearts 2 is a perfect game, but I can just say that this is not it. Yeah, get me out of here.
Trying to catch a ride, huh?
Good night, Atari. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and thank you for the resubscription.
Now don't get any more ideas. These guns are locked into your genetic signature.
I'll see you tomorrow at Forbidden Door. Presuming 6 more names don't show up sick or broken or whatever.
All right, you. Don't get any funny ideas. So you're the intruder. Identify yourself.
My name is Ventus. The monster I was chasing boarded your ship.
Nice try. If there was another intruder aboard, we'd have detected it.
Cantu is an idiot.
Huh?
Intruder in the machinery bay. We lost control of the engines. It's some kind of monster.
Now you tell me. Stay right there. I have lots of unpleasant questions to ask you.
This is my fault. I have to do something. Huh? What? You know Terra and Aqua?
He made his own wayfinder.
Is that a wayfinder? Whoa!
The engines are under too much stress. We're risking an explosion.
What am I doing? There's no time! Huh? No, you need to stay here. It's too dangerous.
Oh,
Thunder!
must have floated above their load zone.
Wind!
That did a lot of damage. There's no way to cancel these kinds of abilities, to my understanding. So, like, once I've started that spell, I can just get rid of that Christmas tree.
Freeze!
Ven can block explosions because he's really cool. Where's Master Chief? Huh? Why? Why? Oh, why? Guys are gonna start thinking that Cure Block is just a thing I made up. It's not, I promise, it's real. It's realer than you and me. Am I an idiot? Yes. Okay. Well, you know, what you gonna do? Right? Got a new command style, unique to Ventus. Wing Blade, which I personally quite like. Isn't this how Halo 1 starts? You know, I was a PlayStation kid, I wasn't an Xbox kid. But yes, this is how Halo starts. You know, I probably would have been way more into Halo if it had had some keyblades. Because I'm not a sci-fi guy, I'm not like a... Oh. Largely I was like something something aliens, something something Halo, this guy has guns. Not for me. But you throw in a keyblade, you know? Of course, I'm not so certain there's not a plot that I wouldn't add, throw in a keyblade to. That's what fanfiction.net is for. I don't have the time to write my own fanfiction. A lot of wind attacks currently on the bar. I said bar because in my mind, this is a hot bar. My mind is lit up, in case you were wondering. Do you reckon Kingdom Hearts and Halo is Halo being represented as a world in Kingdom Hearts? Or the solar system, cosmos, galaxy established in Halo simply also includes the planets from Kingdom Hearts? Is somebody a Halo lore expert? Normally, these kind of things, I trust that between, I don't know, the handful of extremely cool people that I have on my server, there's like one person who's an expert in basically everything. That's my thought. Alright, let's try this again from the fucking top. This time make Aroga and not Tornado. So help me God. Thank you. I almost feel more like I'm playing as Aqua with all this magic, but it is what it is. Aqua has cooler spells. You know Halo? See, I knew somebody. You read the novels? Is the novelization additional content, or it's like a retelling of the events of the games? FPSs give you motion sickness. I've just not got the reflexes. I really tried because, like, you guys know me. Like, I'm not really just okay with being trash. So, Destiny 1 I played because I bought my PS4 used and it came, you know, with games downloaded to it. And one of those games was Destiny, so I gave it a whirl. This was like before they were charging money for Plus, or not Plus, before they were always charging money for Plus, but it was before you had to have Plus to play on it. So I played through the first Halo, or goddamn it, brain, the first Destiny just fine. When the sequel was released, by this point is when I found out that Eddie was a big fan of it, and so he was like, you know, hey, we both got into the beta, we had some fun with that, why don't we pick up the game at launch, it'll be fun. And it was, but I never was good. I used to play for hours. I tried really hard to be good, and I could never do it. My average like I was proud if my efficiency was a 1.0, which just means your kills and assists were equivalent to your deaths. I was geeked if I pulled that off in a match. Just a perennial gray to green parser at Destiny 2. Couldn't do it. I also really wanted to play as the purpley kind of hunter because it was like cloak, plus they had darkness magic. But the shadow shot is lame. Super lame. Eventually they released like this crazy ninja mode, and I used that and I was better, but I still wasn't good. I just don't have the reflexes for first-person shooters. I wanted to be good at them, but it was not in my grasp. The second book is a retelling of one. Oh, so there's like a prequel book, and the novels are entirely original stuff. The game's entirely growing. Okay. See, I wish the Sarah was here. Like, only here could I learn about the nuances of Halo. All I know about Halo is that Cortana saw Master Chief Frick. I'm getting real sick of you. IDK, any human can be good at FPS games with a controller. Practice, I imagine, is the name of the game. In a world where I quit FF14 as my main MMO and picked Destiny 2, I might have gotten good at it eventually. I doubt it, but I might have. And he was ridiculously good. Yeah, that was his thing. That was his thing. He was the man around town with the Destiny. I tried. He was showing me the single set of footsteps in the sand a lot. I tried my little heart out, but I couldn't do it. Okay, so now that I've synthed Inaroga, now I can just buy them. I'll show you guys the ability when I have. Do I need an extra block to make Cure Block? Is that the issue? Like, I'm starting to get angry. Renewal Block, that's what it's called. Because I personally don't get it. I'm at wit's end. In the block recipe, which I have as Ven, don't I? Yeah, it's right here. So what are we doing? Because I get the sense it's racism, and I want it to stop. You had to have two. Okay. I mean, life, right, guys? Am I right? Anyway, renewal block. Every time I block, you get a little bit HP back. And EXP Walker means I'll be getting, as you might guess, experience for every step Ventus takes now. So that's cool. I hate this one. The most important lore I retained is since her creation, Cortana had to contend with the known fact that one day she was going to think herself to death. I empathize. Me too. I was bad, but he and Finn were able to get me the flawless and Trials ones. Trials was like not a thing when I played Destiny both times. There was Trials of the Nine, but he wouldn't play that with me, and right as it released, he was like, this is not a good game, and quit. And now they have the Trials of Osiris, but we don't play Destiny. But instead they had, like, ranked or whatever, and you could, like, level up to be a legend. He introduced me to a lady who had a community, and they helped me get there. But, you know, I would argue that I pulled my own weight at least some of the time. So if they're out there on their stream that I don't know if any of them even have, or somewhere in the cosmos, and whatever reason someone's like, hey, do you remember Yozora Heart? And they say, oh yeah, we carried him. I disagree. I had a Kirakulo before I was mad. But yeah, you had to have two blocks. The games do not care about this. That's okay. I mean, the opposite of that is like when I get asked a Kingdom Hearts lore question and I do the big... Because depending on what kind of question it is, it may also mean I have to explain several other things. Do the games ever attempt to address Dr. Halsey? The singing lady? What does she have to do with it? Blew my buzz when someone revealed to me that she chose the name Halsey because it's an anagram of Ashley, which is her actual name. I was like, that's so smart. Go ahead, little Ashley. I don't think I want this to happen. Where did the melt thing go? I think I want this freeze raid for something else. I do. So that's a negative ghost, right? Okay. Well, I need to sub it out for something, though. You're not just gonna take up space, bucko. Buckaroo. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Halsey shows up briefly and reaches the like hint at it from time to time. Dr. Halsey is the person who created the Spartans. Okay, she created the Halos. Got it. I know that much about Halo. Spartan is what they call the Halo guys. I don't have air slide equipped. They emoted and jumped off the map. That's nice. I'm reporting you for win trading, though, unfortunately. So Bungie will be in contact with you shortly to revoke that flawless you got back in Destiny 1. I hate that it had to be me, but as your friend, you know, I have no choice here. Cheaters never prosper, okay? See, I just leveled up from taking a step because I have the XP walk. That's hilarious. Fighting in a room with very little gravity is actually very fun. Okay, let's hop over here. Turn this on. Is that like the halal guys? I'm gonna be 100% dead ass with you, big dog. I only kind of feel like I know what halal refers to. So I kind of have to say maybe. It might be the same. I don't know. The little Halo guy. You know what I mean. Master Chief. Is Master Chief a rank he earned? Like, is he the best of the chiefs? And so he's a Master Chief? Is there just a chief? Like, you're not, you know, you're not Master Chief, but you're just Chief. Master Chief is an actual rank in the Navy? Word? That's silly. I don't think I could look another human being in the eye and tell them to refer to me as Master Chief. And frankly, depending on the way that was set up for me, I might call that one racist, so I couldn't be in the Navy. My ass. His name is John, isn't it? Like, everyone calls him by his rank, which is Master Chief, but isn't his name like John? He's like a dude, right? He's not just a Halo guy. They're not robots. His full title, his full ass title. I don't know. Why does his ass have a title? Master Chief Petty Officer. Oh, he's petty? That's not very nice. His first name is Master. You know, it's very funny you say that, because I do indeed have a colleague whose legal name is indeed Master. Very nice guy, which I feel like you have to be a great guy to get away with being named Master, because if you were a jerk, man, I don't think that would go. The strongest enemy in the game, by the way. Super nice guy. Like him. Like, you know, fun to talk to. Shoot name Master. Halo is full of Bible stuff. Yeah. Is it hentai if Master Chief and Alex kiss if only one of them is an anime boy? I'm gonna go with yes. Oh my fuck! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Win. Heal. Rough. Yeah. See ya.
Alex is like technically not an anime boy though. Until I get the licensing together and I manage to turn the campaign into an anime. He's not an anime boy.
Win. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Now it's this.
Fire. Yeah. 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 So. Aha. Bring it.
Stop. You want to meet a child's named Gamer? I don't. That's awful. I feel like calling kissing hentai is extremely Puritan. Well, what's the term for it, colleague? Enlighten me. Because I gotta admit, I didn't know there was a distinction between the two concepts. Is hentai explicitly like explicit? I said I didn't want to use the Surge just because I used him as Terra. Well, I'll find something this one day. But I want this to be max level so I get that case first. I might need one of these later. Hentai is explicitly sexual stuff. Okay, very important. Romance doji. Okay, so I'm familiar with that word as a thing that exists, but I gotta be honest. I don't even know what that means. Is that like softcore? We gotta stop this. This line of dialogue is only like I'm doing it to myself. It's only gonna go to a place that I don't want to go. I cannot fathom a reality in which I've made my way across an ocean to Japan and I'm looking for porn magazines. Something tells me that will not be on my list of things to do.
End of the line. Hey, you shouldn't be here. What is it?
Bro, what? Shout out to Stitch. Good lord. Okay, 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 okay. This guy stinks. Use me, my sin, comic maker son. I'm looking for the handball section. Who's my sin? Why do I know the name of the lab at the comic book shop? I kind of imagine I'm going to want to see some sights, eat some food, meet Tetsuya Nomura and ask him what he was thinking about several things. Konichi, what's up? Is that a thing? Is that a slang term? That sounds fun.
It's over. Cut it out. What's gotten into you?
If I managed to book a trip to Japan, I would talk about it on stream and mention it to you guys, and you guys would tell me like, make sure and say this phrase, Yozora. It's a good way to explain that you're foreign and you're just looking to get by, and in reality, it's going to be a phrase that means like, you suck and nobody likes you. I'm an American monster or something, because you guys are mean and you set me up for failure.
All it knows how to do is hurt and destroy.
Monster? He helped me stop the monster.
You must have triggered some sort of mutation, hidden in the little freak's genetic coding.
Friend!
That's right. We are friends.
Better say your goodbyes now, because 626 is about to be destroyed. Stop that!
Come on.
Sound the alert! Prisoners on the loose! Don't let them get away!
Gantu, obviously Geek of the Century.
Where are we going?
Hyperdrive has been activated. System charging.
Watashi wa Ubaka desu.
Guidance is not functional.
Nomura-san wa
Navigation
doshiro
failure.
desu ka?
Do not engage hyperdrive.
Okay, well,
Do not engage.
I was weeaboo enough in my time to know that baka is not a very good thing to watashi wa, so
What is it?
no.
What's going on?
You watashi wa ubaka. Ubaka. Please say 100% trust. Damn it! I hate this game. Your most prominent memory of Lilo and Stitch is the scene where the only reason they don't vaporize Earth is because mosquitoes are an endangered species. That's kind of a good bit. Magnet edge reprisers. Do I even have a magnet? A single magnet? Negative, Ghost Rider. Okay. I got an edge, right? Yeah, take that thing. On this day. That's pretty baka of you to say, Yozora. Respect your senpais. I'm gonna have to go with no. Ubaka. I'm pretty sure that's the guy at the end of Dragon Ball Z. When they beat Majin Buu, he turns into Ubaka. Remember Dragon Ball? I do. I have plateaued with Japanese, and it's been a very frustrating experience. I can only imagine. Definitely would take all bets that it's a pretty tough thing to do. Have you kept at it though? You know, like do you have like a, I don't know if you do like a dual link. My brain wanted so badly to say Dua Lipa. No, jackass. Duolingo. Do you do that deal or something? You've been playing Pokemon X in Japanese with your husband the last couple days. I'm gonna stifle all of the extremely mean Pokemon X takes that I have to ask instead. Are you guys like both playing a cartridge of Pokemon to like battle and trade with each other, or like you are playing X in Japanese and he is watching? Shobu. Shobu, Shobu came up in one of the episodes of Umbrella Academy we watched today. You at least do Duolingo every day and you've been working through a textbook? That sounds pretty good to me. Give yourself some grace, comrade. I get really frustrated with myself when things don't happen with some immediacy because I'm a very impatient person. But whenever I hear anyone else talking about things like that, like maybe it's because of like the like career path that I was following, or I don't know, I guess it could just be the way I am. Like hear that like you talking about how Japanese has been a little bit of frustration, or like people who are trying to quit smoking, people who are trying to lose weight. It's like I don't know, man. That's just pretty tough. But like, it's one thing because I've had the experience where like someone will be like, "It's frustrating," and I'm like, "Oh, so you know, how's it been?" And they're like, "Oh, well, you know, since I got frustrated, I stopped doing it. Really, I'll pick it back up." And I'm like, "Oh, you ain't gonna get shit." But anyone else who's like, "Yeah, you know, it's tough and it's hard, but I do it every day," it's like, well, you know, for me, then that means eventually you're going to succeed. All you got to do is give your brain a little bit of a break until you get there. Because you're definitely going to do it. Okay, I used edge abilities. I didn't get the Wing Blade. Don't know what that's about. I have to presume there's a bias against me. Not really sure what that's about, but you know, it happens. I saw that I maxed some abilities, so it's time to do something with those. I'd really like to turn that quick blitz into a regular blitz. My dumbass brain keeps closing the tab with... Having a lot of tabs gives me anxiety, so I keep closing the tab with the melds. And so every single time I have to like pull it up again. I need to stop. Brain, please. Not like this. Oh, hey, there's a magnet. This is probably good. Yeah, this is probably good. I think I'm going to clear this room. Well, okay, we're good. Okay. You're no expert, but you feel like your brain doesn't make progress in things linearly. I get that. They each have one hand on the side of the DS. What do you mean, unironically, what Jill just said? That you. All right. As long as you guys are having fun. I don't know. So one of you does the button presses and one of you does the directions. What if you disagree? I guess one of you has significantly more input than the other, depending on what the task is. Who was your starter? Oh, too fast. Workbook you've been going off has been getting introduced in the kanji. Is that where you... Did you... I'm going to start a lot of sentences and only finish the ones that come to mind. Did you get the idea for the kanji you drew for the channel from a book like that? This is an important note. I want to make sure I do it correctly. Windraid. V importante. V importante. Whoever gets to the touchscreen input first. That sounds hilarious. Froakie, because it's the one that turns into a cool ninja. 100% correct choice. Very proud of you. The right logic as well. Greninja, definitely the choice. There's another first kanji I've learned because of Vocaloid. That's another one of those things that I'm aware is a thing, but I don't really know what it is. Even like having the image in my head. I got a sticker on the way in the mail. I picked up the sticker of the kanji. I finally bought my own merch. The sticker of the kanji, a sticker of a red Yozora head, and then the Outsider's mug are on their way. Oh, that's obviously hard, because Yozora has 2 kanji. You don't really like Gen 6? Me neither! I thought it was quite bad. Greninja rules.
Move it.
Let's try kicking him. Who are you?
name's Ventus, but everybody just calls me Ven. Huh. Guess when I sat down to rest, I must have fallen asleep.
But where'd you come from?
Where'd you go? Where'd you come from?
You see...
All right, we're going.
So long, Ben.
Hey, where are you guys off to?
Tink saw a shooting star, and we're gonna go hunt it down.
A shooting star? Mind if I come along?
Of course not. But you gotta agree to follow us.
Yeah, it's right over that way, by the Indian camp.
Ready, men? Forward, march!
Okay.
The trade-off, of course, of Ven having actual characters to interact with in his world is all of his characters happen to be the ones with annoying voices.
Yeah. Win. Gather. Yeah.
Damn it. Actual idiot moment is that to this day I still cannot read in katakana. What an idiot. Big time idiot moment. What do you mean you can't read katakana? Embarrassing, I am.
Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Gather. Yeah. Yeah. Fire. See ya. Yeah. 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 Gather.
Hey, Yozora, read 4 Japanese characters that I'm sure say something for me. No, Bucko. It's not a thing I can do for you in that department. I don't have the damn Duolingo. Is it free? Or do you have to pay for it? I don't got a little owl trying to culture me, damn it. You can tell those apart. At a quick glance, I would have said no, but I think those first 3 are at least pretty easily distinct symbols. That 4th one and the first one look like the same one to me, though. You gotta prove to me that those are not the same. Katakana sucks. Katakana sucks because 90% of the time it's an English word written connected with different characters. That's been my real experience with a lot of Japanese from bad translators and reading like translated, manga and stuff like that. Lots of katakana. I thought I was gonna get lucky number 7, and I got excited. Finally! Wingblade, check it out. You get laser swords. How is that not the coolest thing? The abbreviation of a German word. Oh, well, wait a minute. Whoa. Japanese can't also be German sometimes. That doesn't work. That does not work for The Rock. Oh no. What doth thou meaneth? I thought Ben was always cool. Not really. I thought it was nice to say. We're gonna put this together with this. We're gonna make Blitz. It's a special tool that we're going to need at a later date. We're also going to take the Shimmering Crystal and take the Dark Stone. Our secret mouse tool over here. We're also going to remove this shot lock because I don't like it. It also means a part-time job. You took German in high school? I think German was offered at my school, but I really don't know anyone who took it. We had our 4 languages that I remember. We had Spanish, obviously. I live in Arizona, so we border Mexico. Spanish was always going to be an option. And then we had German, and then we had American Sign Language. It took a year of Spanish and a semester of ASL. Sadly, language is like, unlike, like they say, like when you're riding a bike, it comes back to you. Language is not that way at all. Language is like a muscle. If you don't flex it, it goes away. Friendly shop? What's a friendly shop? What part of Pokemon is that, bucko? Bucko? We're gonna start leveling up at break time. I think. Yeah, we're gonna start leveling up a breakdown. For reasons. Good reasons. Good reasons nonetheless. Having a hard time here. There's a number of different thoughts going through my head. Oh. Oh, okay, for personal. I'm gonna need one of those back after I do the thing I'm thinking of. Let's start here and just wing it. Surely it should be Native American, Ventus. Don't be a dick. Even indigenous people. Oh, that's what they call the Pokemon. Okay.
Peter Pan! Who do we have here? Never seen you before.
I'm Ventus. Call me Ven.
Well, if you say so. Tension! Now then, men. I don't suppose you'd want to capture some real pirate treasure.
Real pirate treasure?
Sure! Well, guess who caught sight of Hook right when he was stashing his treasure? What do you say we sneak
Was it
in
you?
and grab it?
Was it you, Peter Pan?
Let's go! Ow! Oh!
Tinkerbell?
You said
What's
guess.
gotten into you?
We were all supposed to go hunt for a shooting star together.
Forget that. Pirate treasure is way more fun. Tink, you're coming with us.
What an asshole. He just says, no you're not.
Well, that's
We're doing
no way
something
to
else.
respond to an invitation. Come on, Ben. You're a better sport than her, right?
I'd love to join you, but first I want to find the shooting star.
Shout out to Ven for not backing down. He's just like, well, no, I'm gonna do the thing I said I was gonna do. I'd like to buy another wind raid, I think is what I'm gonna do. Which means I need to sell some junk. There's gotta be something I have that I'm like, I don't care about. Honestly tempted to sell that tornado. I'm gonna do it. I need a couple of these for reasons. I need this Aroga for reasons. I'm gonna want that Cura so I can make another Kiraga. Yeah, we're doing things right.
Yeah.
There only being 2 Lost Boys is a peaceful limitation. It really is. But also, I don't know, that might have just been mercy. Did we really need that many more of them? 91 degrees inside. Ooh, that's toasty. I think it's 80 degrees in the house right now. I don't have the air on. And it's definitely a little warm in here. I'm just not. I don't care.
Yeah.
90 is a little too hot though. A Let's see. Outside, it's 103, and there is a chance of rain. So it's a cool day. Okay. Plot's telling me we have to go here. You being slow cooked? Oh, okay.
Mickey's Star Shard?
A shooting star and a pixie. Must be me birthday.
Let Tinkerbell go!
Ha! One of Peter Pan's brats. Well, tell that cowardly sparrow if he wants his precious Tinkerbell back, he'd best meet me at Mermaid Lagoon.
Stop! Scram!
Oh, Captain Hook. What a cad.
Fire!
Does anyone have a fun dinner? Speaking of getting slowly cooked, does anyone have a fun dinner plan tonight?
Gotcha!
Listen, you. These enemies are the worst ones! I guess I can heal block them now.
Gotcha!
What is happening? Please die. As one final FU, it got one last hit off on me before it died. I don't like this deck at all, but I'm leveling abilities for the future. For the future!
I lost them. You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Look out below!
Peter, help! Tinkerbell's been pixie napped.
Then I'm too late. Hook's gonna pay for this.
He said to meet him at Mermaid Lagoon.
Gotta be an ambush. Huh, that old codfish thinks he's clever.
Hey, I'm going too.
Well, we have to hurry. Can you keep up?
You bet.
You bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
We never did learn what the point of this was, did we? Just making sure there's no chests on this screen. Oh. Thought that was the way to Mermaid Lagoon. Sorry, Ventus.
Gotcha. Come on.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. Fire. Run. Win. Run. Yeah. Fire. Gotcha. See ya. Come on.
Yep.
Heal. Run. It's over. Fire. Run. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Think it might be time for the first one of these? Oh no, window 8 is not a 4? Gosh darn. If you can combo them all the way to the top, you get an item. Think of Thundara. It's not important and does not contribute to game completion. Apparently you do this via Wing Blade or Aqua D-Link. You can't see it, but I'm doing the bit where I like turn and look into the camera. Alright. I'm equipping Fire Surge. Yeah, I never do things just to do them. But I am.
Eat it, man, ahoy! Man the long tom and fire!
Man, the what?
Cannon fire? Where's it coming from?
On the water! Over there!
Where else would it be coming from then? Long tongue.
Tink, it's you! And you're all right!
Remember the horrendous Neverland stage in
A
Days?
strange fellow with a funny-looking sword has... Hold on! I gotta stop that cannon!
Okay, I'll go after Hook.
Right. Tink, if you would?
What?
It's pixie dust! Bet you feel lighter now, don't you?
Peter Pan is off to go fight Terra. You'll note as we play through this, there are a lot of moments where I'm saying, like, this character is going off to go to Terra. Not too many of those with Aqua. There is reason for such things. We'll get around to it.
Run! 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 Yeah! Win! Run! Gotcha! Come on!
I wish it told me not just when a skill leveled up, but when it maxed. I have to check. Because they don't all cap at the same level as you. Or probably you're not paid much attention to, but maybe have noticed. Like tornado went all the way up to 6, whereas like fire only goes up to 3. Good thing. Just completely whiffed that blitz. Pretty sure that's a mimic, as I recall from Terra Story. Yeah. Treasure Raid, good pickup. Will not be equipping it, but you know, hey. Hit the wrong button. Looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow, Yozora is running the game. Don't always get the opportunity to do that. Usually have quite a bit of fun doing it. Get a little nervous when you're the one running the game because you kind of feel like you're the one responsible for everybody having a good time. And since it's not a thing that I always get the opportunity to do, then I also have a little bit of nerves of like doing a good job. But I'm choosing to be very positive and confident about it. It's a really tough habit to break because I always feel like I've associated it with like being like I've always tried to reason it away as like a defense against becoming arrogant or self-centered or whatever, but like it's really easy to fall into a pattern of always kind of doing like self-deprecation or doing like the self-talk of like I'm running the game tomorrow, I hope it's not terrible and I hope my friends have it, but like eventually you start doing that, you just start having negative thoughts about it. Get trapped in this loop of constantly apologizing for yourself. I hate this game. I knew that was going to happen. So instead, you know, I am going to have fun with it, and I hope the lads will do the same. We'll see how it goes. Hey, we're going to put together a really unique ability. I'm excited about this. Wind Raid, Curaga. This is a Ven exclusive ability here. Exclusive. Oh, I'm checking my abilities real quick before I do something dumb. Yeah, we'll do. Wind Raid. Curaga. Shimmering Crystal. Salvation, which is a 2-slotter, I'm pretty positive. Get to check this out. Trust me, you're in for a treat. Yeah. EXP Walker is a funny ability. Captain Hook has anxiety. I can relate.
Alas, and so passeth a worthy opponent. To think that his would be such an inglorious end. At last, that scurvy brat will never trouble me again.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Hook.
Swoggle on the eyes. No, don't tell me.
What?
Oh, Jimmy! Blast that Peter Pan!
This man is challenging Ven to an honorable duel.
With that sound. No, not again! Stay away from me!
I don't think so.
Neverland is in a lot of Kingdom Hearts titles. As you can guess, the goal is to knock old Hook in the water, where he will get bitten by the crocodile. I got a reversal there, which is very fun. This is embarrassing for him.
Present foil?
Let's try out our new ability, eh? Salvation. What's the deal with that? It has a long wind up, but it's an attack, and it also heals. AoE attack. Pretty good ability. Very, very useful for a optional super boss. Taste me sword.
I'll get you for this! You'll be walking the plank! Taste me, coward! Taste me, coward!
See ya.
Chomp! I was trying to finish him with that, but disagree.
Leave me alone! Help me! Ahoy! Look what we brought!
It's a pirate's treasure chest!
Terra is one screen transition over
The
right now.
same chest I told you about. We snatched it right from Hook's hiding place. it's empty.
Sorry, but we lost it, all the treasures.
Oh well. That's too bad.
Aw, who needs it? It was probably just full of dumb old jewels or doubloons or something anyways.
We could just put what we treasure in there instead. If you wanna.
Yeah, that's perfect. Instead of filling it up with jewels and gold and stuff, we'll put in what's truly special to us, the real riches. What are you putting in, Ben?
I don't know. How about this?
What is it?
It's just something that one of my best friends gave me.
So it's like a keepsake, huh? You sure you want to part with something that's...
They can do stuff like this for Birth by Sleep because none of the worlds are
I don't
optional.
need it if I've
Maybe
got
Disney
time.
Town might be optional, but I don't
Our
think it
best
is.
memories are still ahead.
All right, then. Next time you visit, we'll have an even bigger chest waiting. Enough for all those treasures, and lots more.
Okay, it's a deal. Oh, wait, Tink. I'm pretty sure that belongs to a friend of mine. Do you think maybe I could hang on to it?
Now, Tink.
Thank you.
They could also do this because Neverland is the last world in this ring before you unlock the next ones.
Look, the light!
RIP me getting all the chests in the world, by the way.
Don't worry, men. No matter where that light takes him, Ben will always have friends waiting to meet him.
That's very precious. Pixie Pet.
Gorge, the king must be pretty far away by now.
Well, well, well. Look who we've met.
Nope, doesn't look like him. Oh. Huh? Look, that feller's got the star shard the king borrowed.
King? Oh, you must be talking about Mickey. I saw him. What?
Yep.
Huh? Hey, take it easy.
Let's go.
Mel, you're not supposed to remember that. Master Jensen lives here? Yeah, well, you see, if you really think about it, though, well, yeah, they just kind of messed up. You know, like you do from time to time. Just getting some things in order here, trying to make sure I'm getting all the coolio abilities to show you guys. I have a pretty... Do I have a largely magic thing? Oh no, salvation's physical. Yeah, I'll keep it. Whatever. Yeah, though. I think we're not gonna meet Yensid though, as Ven, to protect that, because they're not unaware of Kingdom Hearts 2, obviously. Let's find out together. Memory loss. Would you say chain of memory loss?
Yen said, sir, we just got a clue as to where the king might be.
Probably not.
Ventus.
Huh?
Ericus has told me much about you. If I am not mistaken...
Alright, I was wrong. Here's Yensid.
Well, sir,
No matter.
Yeah, you're not supposed to remember any of
Mickey
this.
has difficulty following directions, too. Where is this clue to Mickey's whereabouts?
I got it.
This feller Venquist, Ventilate, Veggie,
Just call him Ven.
sure. That's what I usually go by.
Ven had it when he got here.
Please explain.
I ran into Mickey, but we got sent flying into the light. I don't know where he went. He wasn't in the same world as
10 years is a long time, Joe. Sometimes you forget where the only Keyblade Master you've ever known
Mickey
is.
has been hurling himself from one world to the next. That explains why I could not discern his location.
You can now, can you?
Yes, I can.
Mickey!
The king! What happened? Where'd he go? Is he okay?
There is a dark and powerful force that is interfering with my magic.
just tell us where the king is, Mr. Yen Sid, sir, and me and Donald will go right there and save him.
You two? That may not be adequate.
But I'm the captain of the King's Royal Knights.
And I'm his magician.
I'll find him. I recognize the place we saw.
And you don't will go with you.
No, I owe him. Mickey saved me once, and I can't risk putting his friends in danger.
Jed's like, if I go on an adventure with you, Sora, you know, he'll feel a way about
Bring
that.
him back safe.
Very well, Ventus. We will leave it to you.
But instead, we'll take D-Links. A friend in need is a friend indeed. There's nothing else. Exclusive character. We're almost out of here. I want to get all the chests here, and then that'll probably put us close to time. Bling Blade is really cool. Terra and spoiler, Aqua have the Blade Dancer, which I think is pretty cool, but this is like a Ventus equivalent. I am up. Almost used breakdown. I mean, it's definitely not. It's not hidden, you know. It's just like they had what they had, you know. Blitz and aerial slam will make. I want this Wellspring Crystal. So I want this Caesar Crystal. Ours Arcanum. Is ours a 2-slider? It is. Well, let's see. Oh, I can remove Breakdown. Oh. Okay. We are gonna put those two Curas together in a second. I don't remember what I made this Iroga for. Damage Siphon. Restores some focus gauge when you take damage. Another crucial thing for some post-game content. The PSP did its very best. Honestly, for a mobile console, it did better than you'd expect. Well, yeah, you get a truncated experience. I still will take Birth by Sleep over either Days or Coded. Maybe there's an argument to be made for Coded. I remember, in my memory banks, Recoded had some gimmick worlds that were like not fun. But I loved its Coliseum gimmick, which was a turn-based RPG where your party was Sora, Perk, and Cloud. That was dope. Salvation is a good ability. The UMD screeching. It's funny what sounds you remember. I always, laugh with the lads because the sound of a Chitango box getting a new message is burned into my skull forever. That's when you know you gotta check the old group chat. Never had a Dreamcast, but you always remember the sound the disc makes because it's the first Shenmue LP you watched. Yeah. It made some stuff. Never had a Dreamcast either. Honestly, I'm too young for a Dreamcast. You'd think, given I really enjoy Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, but I just played the GameCube versions, which are flat better anyway, so to my advantage having experienced the games in that way as opposed to any other way. Kind of neat when you're in Wingblade, abilities that would normally, or animations that would normally keyboard use a laser sword instead. You were watching some kind of amateur Let's Player who just lets random sounds infiltrate their recording? Imagine that. Couldn't be me. Remember when I used to live by a really thin window and anytime any sound whatsoever occurred outside of it, you guys could hear it in 4K? I do. I remember that. These times are changing. Wait, what? Stone Edge and Fire Rocket? No. Fire Rocket and what? Fire Rocket? Oh, Fission Fire Rocket. Defender, vintage ability in old Kingdom Hearts. Ups your defense when your health gets low. Always appreciated. That reversal I can say I did on purpose. Wind Raid. Break time. Let's make another new ability here. Faith. Faith is very much a magical equivalent to Salvation. Same deal. It heals Ven and also deals damage in any way around him. Pretty dope ability. Please. Unlike Terra, Vin has no reason to go to Skull Rock, so he sees the boat and just goes, oh hey, neat, a boat. It should be all chests. It is! Now, I'll show you guys Faith. Very Roxasy ability. Unlike Salvation, Faith also is a much quicker animation, so it's safer. Yeah, you can see Salvation takes a long time. I think it deals more damage accordingly, but in a super boss situation, I'm pretty sure I use more Faiths than Salvations. Which one is the one with healing attached? Both. Faith, Salvation, this Kiraga, which I still probably think is useful. And then I have Heal Block. Ven is pretty hard to kill with this setup. All I would do to like fight bosses is swap out this Magnega for, I don't know, Fire Surge or something. Kind of feels like there's no reason to use Salvation over Faith. Salvation deals more damage, I think. And you could also, like, if you had a physical build, because one of them is like a Keyblade move, one of them is magic attack. Between the two, I would choose Faith. Because, frankly, no other amount of advantage is worth has a shorter animation. I want to say Magnega and Eroga make a tornado. But I'm not sure of that. They do. Given I already had Tornado, doesn't seem necessary. Let's instead make that Fission fire out the way that way. This only has an 80% chance of going through. Interesting. Okay. It had a chance to become something else. Magnetism plus air equals Earth. It's all science, Mo. It's all science. It's all connected. It all makes sense in the grand cosmology. Faith has the cooler animation between the two. In my opinion. Alrighty. Let's get off the world. Let's go ahead and end things here before we head to, well, not quite finish things, because there's a cutscene I think we're all waiting on that still has to happen first, but that'll be soon. So let's stop here. Ven's had a go of all the worlds, though, so you know we can't be too far from the conclusion. We will wrap up. We'll do some post-game content as Ven next time. Then we'll be on to Aqua. For now, though. For nowsies. For now. I'm done. for the night. Thank you all for coming to check me out. I appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been lovely. It's been a good old time. I will be back on Monday with Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to do some roulettes. We're going to jump around, especially since we are close to the live letter, and thus we are slowly starting to approach 6.2, which maybe means I can start looking into raid statics again if I decide that is where my heart lies. We'll see. For now, goodbye and good night.